Oh, I didn't do my...
I do want that to happen, though.
That's good enough. Hi. Good evening. Okay. Oh, there's so many accounts. So many accounts are getting notified right now. Good afternoon, good evening. I guess it is evening. It is 7 o'clock on
evening.
The button. You gotta come closer.
I'm here. We got notes.
Yeah.
We got notes and we've got it.
Live.
We're live.
We're live from...
Hang on, we're telling people that... Oh, Sam's there.
Oh, Sam.
And Drew's here. Drew, are you just upstairs?
You're upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are live from not the Heritage. We are live from Heritage Tavern on Mifflin Street, downtown Madison, at 7 o'clock in November, which is quite a feat.
Oh, that took something. It took a lot.
It's quite a feat for us to be out right now, for me especially.
I think for me especially,
yeah,
arguably it was
Bridget doesn't feel that great. So.
It's going to take me a little bit more to get here than the average bear this week.
So, I am Katie. I am the mock.
I'm Bridget. I'm the cock.
Always she's the cock and I'm the mock. Which means I don't drink alcohol anymore. I am a retired party girl, for sure.
Retired. That's a really, really lovely way of putting it. Retired.
Retired party girl, yep. So if you are not familiar with Mox and Talks, we are every Tuesday, I guess, or Wednesday, when our schedule doesn't allow us to do Tales Up Tuesday, we go out to local establishments and review their mocktail menus, basically, and eat all their delicious food.
Yes.
And so today, by suggestion, we are at Heritage Tavern. We would give this 5 whale tails right now.
Easy. It's an easy 5er.
Amazing.
And what's funny is, we were not 100% sure, even as we were coming down tonight, that they even had a mocktail menu.
Yeah, we didn't do our due diligence on this one.
No, not a solid amount of research.
And we are not, what is the word? Famous? We are not confident enough that we can start going around throwing restaurants under the bus when they don't have a mocktail menu.
Yeah, so I get really nervous about that.
We actively go out and seek
the places
that do.
At least have one so that I don't have to throw y'all under the bus.
Right, and she's arguably more upset about any of that than I am. Because, almost everybody has a club soda. Almost everybody.
Almost everybody. What is it? What's happening over here?
I don't know. I'm trying to put my foot under here. It's
there's things sliding.
Stop. Okay, I'm better now.
Got a lot of production.
So we got here about 6 o'clock.
We did.
Got a great parking spot.
And even got on time. We've done everything on time today.
No, it's a good day.
For some of us.
So we got here right at 6. We got a reservation today, right?
Yes.
Because we made the decision today that we were coming here. So Debbie, who is the general manager here, she is lovely. Got us right into this awesome table right in the bar area. If you're not familiar with where Heritage is, it used to be Cafe Momar. Yes. And I was telling Debbie today when I walked in here, the last time I was here was the first day that I made a Bitmoji.
Which I think is a hilarious date to remember. To have an anniversary of my Bitmoji.
This is hilarious. So we were sitting, I don't even know, I think it was...
Who remembers when they built their Bitmoji?
I'm going to tell you the story. So 3 or 4 of us girls, actually I think it was 5 girls, we used to have brunch all the time together. This is pre-kids, pre-marriage, whatever. So we used to have brunch all the time. We came here for brunch, and then of course after brunch we ended up at the bar, right?
Totally.
More mimosas, more bloodies, more everything. And I remember my friend Krista had her phone and she went to the bathroom or something and she sent a Bitmoji that said BRB, but it was her on the toilet, that one. Do you know what I'm talking about? And all of us were like, what is that thing? And so that was the first time we learned about Bitmoji. I mean, we were a good 7 mimosas in, so.
Totally.
And
I mean, you do love a good Bitmoji.
I do love Bitmoji. Who doesn't love Bitmoji? I mean, my kids think it's ridiculous.
I mean,
Miles is always like, Mama, please stop sending those. But they're funny.
They are funny. And they have one for every...
I mean, the I'm Flexible is my favorite one. It's funny.
They have one for every need. But we digress. But anyway, so...
Speaking of mimosas.
So Katie, created a Bitmoji here. And now
so that's
we're here.
my memory from Cafe Momar. Totally. We're sitting right at those chairs right there.
We can't
Anyway, we got this lovely seat in the bar.
Oh, and
Debbie's
this bar
amazing.
Is gorgeous.
Our waitress, Doe.
Yeah. Everybody here is fabulous. There's fresh herbs in the corner.
And
they've been on everything.
Rays of sunshine everywhere.
There are rays of sunshine everywhere.
Doe, a deer. Female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me. Anyway, if you could show, I would like to see the drink menu. So while we did absolutely none research ahead of this tonight,
we are so pleasantly surprised.
Genuinely beyond freaking stoked.
Yeah.
I mean, because again, I don't like to, I do get super defensive. I mean, I can drink everything here. Yes. But she cannot. And so if we showed up to another place that was going to make it weird, I was going to be super bummed. But this place is beautiful. Exact same menu for everybody.
So the funny thing is that we picked up the menu and immediately both of us were like, there's nothing on here. Like, there's nothing on here. There's no mocktails. There's no non-alcoholic menu. And the reason we couldn't find it is because it's front and center.
Yeah, it's the whole page.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Look at it.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
So this whole thing right here is non-alcoholic options. So they have an old-fashioned, which I had, which was lovely. You are drinking the spice cranberry.
I'm drinking the spice cranberry. Oh my God.
Look at it.
Look at it. Look at this.
Look at it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, she took your glass.
I know, but this might. It's the best drink. They have something called.
Joe, will you just get us the glass that the Earl Grey was, or the London Fog was served in? Thank you.
The London Fog was like insane. It was everything I wanted in a drink.
If you've never had a London Fog from a coffee shop, it is Earl Grey tea with steamed milk and a little bit of lavender and a little bit of vanilla.
Yeah.
The regular London Fog is amazing.
Yes, I recommended it if you are at a local
coffee shop.
Nista Wormwood?
Nista Wormwood? We're not sure what that is, but it looks like some sort of non-alcoholic liquor.
Yeah.
And then
a black tea.
What?
Like a black tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angostura, is that right? The bitters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And lavender syrup and cream, and it was incredible. Thank you so much.
It's called a Nick and Nora glass.
Oh, that's even cuter.
That's adorable.
So cute.
So the London Fog comes in a Nick and Nora glass, and we should get some of those.
Yes. We absolutely need Nick and Nora glasses.
Nick and Nora glasses now.
I think we need a Nick and Nora Instagram handle now.
Yeah. Yep. For the glass for incarnation. Everything has gone. They left no detail out.
And I am having a French 86, which is a take on a French 75, which is normally gin, champagne, lemon, and a little ginger. Mm-hmm. And they used Chateau-ish. We had never heard of this. Of course, we had to Google it.
Yeah.
Because somebody had to be wrong. We're going to tell that story in a little bit. But Chateau-ish is like a non-alcoholic bubbly company. I had never heard of it. And it is lovely. This is hard to believe that this is non-alcoholic.
And everybody has said that in here, too.
Yeah. Even Doe said. Like, it's hard to believe there's not alcohol.
And we like a good French 75. We actually have a recipe for it on our site.
Yes, that's true.
Carrie, actually,
I like that they did the French 86. That's cute. The 86
is 86 is axing. Yeah. No, it's clever. That's
clever. At the very least,
I at the very least, but at the most, it's delicious, and you can't even tell.
Yes, and the other options they have two non-alcoholic beers or 0.5% beers, whatever. Kronbacher, which I've had and is delicious. But they have Weihenstephaner, which the regular full-leaded Weihenstephaner is my husband's favorite beer ever. It's from the oldest brewery in the world. And their non-alcoholic is just as good, if not better, than the regular one. So I'm going to have that next.
I'm excited for you.
It's cute.
Yes. I just came to get the glass. you can't take that. No,
don't take the glasses. Bring it back.
Bring it back. Put it in
so anyway, we have tried all of the non-alcoholic mocktails on here.
Yes.
I'm going to move on to the beer next, but it is delicious. All of them.
Everything has been.
Everything.
And normally,
and then we could talk about the food at this place too.
We can. Normally, I mean, for anybody interested, they did have an insane, fabulous cocktail menu as well. I'm just not drinking tonight, and so we're just not.
Shocking! Somebody's not drinking because they don't feel good.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's like you can do that on a Wednesday night.
You can totally do that, and I was not.
Fine. Not feeling it tonight.
No.
Even though there was a 131 Bourbon Street,
which sounds so good.
She almost did it.
I almost did it because it has a beautiful rye in it and everything. But
you did sort of get scolded on the way down.
I did a little bit, yeah.
She said, "I'm going to have a little bourbon and maybe make my throat feel better."
And
I said, no.
Apparently that's
an old wives' tale.
Yeah, and stuff. We don't do it just to feel better.
We don't do it just to feel better.
But they had a ton of really, really fun looking cocktails, and I think we'll be back. Yeah. So
we will.
I have faith in us. But like they even have Malort, and they've got a smoke break. Like they all look really, 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 really good, and I will be back.
So Abby is on both Instagram and Facebook, which makes me nervous that you can't hear us on Facebook. Can you hear us on Facebook? I hope so. Our mics are on, I'm pretty sure.
I mean...
Or Abby loves us that much that she's watching on both.
I think that maybe Abby is just a super fan? Super fan.
I like that.
I know they can hear us on this one because they've responded to us.
Okay, so that's good.
So at least we're good there.
If you're watching on Facebook, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
If you can't, that's...
Although, if you can't hear us, you can't give us a thumbs up.
So that's...
That's a dumb question. Let's move on to the food from Heritage Tavern.
It's so good.
So good.
I'm actually kind of like sad that we're not still eating. Like that's how good.
Well, we will continue.
I mean, we will because we still have it. But
so we decided to get a bunch of small plates.
Yes, because they do. Yeah, they do both small plate and large plate
plates
here,
and family style.
Do they?
Yep. We didn't get the frites. We should probably do that.
I would do that.
Yeah. We had the charcuterie and cheese. So you can't see. Well, should we try and lift this thing?
I don't know that we should. We just got it to the way that it.
I think I'm gonna.
Oh, lift that?
Yeah, I think
I would rather you lift that than the camera.
It's so pretty. Can you see it? Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
I mean, we mowed it down. So, but what did we have?
It had a lot more meats on it.
Yeah, we did take down the meats. Lots of cheese. We got some blue cheese.
An amazing liver pate. Chicken liver, mousse, and foie gras. So yeah.
Just meat and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, other than that,
meats and cheeses. Carvelli and hooks, and we had the Hidden Springs Creamery. I think all the cheeses were amazing. We also had the deviled eggs, which we are going.
Love them so much. So good.
Not your mom's deviled eggs.
No, that was really funny. Yeah. She's right.
Yeah, she's right. You got to move closer.
Okay. I knew that.
She likes to sneak away from me.
I don't know. I don't think somehow I'm at the table next to me. They were having a great conversation too. Just wanted to join their table for a minute. I'm back.
We had the deviled eggs, which one of them was a spicy tuna Just spicy
tuna. It was a spicy tuna. Well, it had spicy tuna in it.
Yeah, and wasabi.
And wasabi. It was so good.
And then a beet one that was pink. I'm gonna post all these pictures.
Oh, you have to.
The beet one was so gorgeous. Cute. It was like the most pastel pink you've ever seen.
Perfectly pink.
And then the last one was soy.
It was so good. It was like a veggie fried rice deviled egg. It was so good.
So good.
So good. I mean, what these people can do in their kitchen is unlike.
And we're gonna have pictures of this. Easy for me to say. We're gonna have pictures of this too. But they have an open kitchen here, and we're sitting literally right next to it. But they have trays of all their fresh herbs that they grow right here. They're all in the window and
everybody's so nice back there.
Yeah, they are nice.
I mean, everybody here is so nice.
And we were like the only ones here at 6, and this place is hopping right now.
Oh yeah.
Like why?
Again,
people have lives outside of. It's 7:15. People are just getting done with work. Is that right?
It's almost bedtime though.
I know.
It's weird.
I mean, almost bedtime for me.
Hello. I can't see who that is. Sipjing?
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome.
We're at Heritage having some mocktails.
Yeah. If you're just joining us, I'm Katie. I'm the mock to this.
I'm Bridget. I'm the cock. But I'm mocking tonight too.
Right. So it's mocks and mocks tonight.
It's mocks and mocks. There's no cocks. I mean, I'm here. I'm just not cocking tonight.
We're just mocking it tonight.
We're just mocking it tonight.
I mean, because this place has so many amazing mocktails.
Yes.
We each got to have 2, basically.
So far.
Yeah, so far.
I mean, there's more.
I'm going to still drink beer after
There's still more that we can go through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is. I'm always impressed, especially in the last couple of weeks when we see people out and about after 6 p.m., after 7 p.m. in the dead of winter in Wisconsin.
It's windy and cold.
Oh, it's
and
gross.
dark.
Yeah.
But we only have 21 more days.
So close.
Or it's going the other way.
So close.
But that means we only have 25 more days until Christmas.
Oh, well, we should start shopping.
Oh, 23rd. So
I do all my best work on the 23rd.
That's sort of our recap of the restaurant. This place is amazing.
So
we're going to have a full review like we do every time. We'll have a nice fancy reel for them too. But they've been great. Everybody here is amazing. To watch the bartenders is quite an art form. Is that a sneeze? Oh, bless you.
No, I was just coughing quick. I tried to turn my mic so that everybody didn't have to hear me cough.
The bartenders have, they're quite a specimen to watch. They are quite talented. So, if you've not been to Heritage Tavern.
Yeah, these are not your standard anything.
Yeah, it's like designed really cool in here. It's worth it. So make the trip. Can you come closer again?
Yeah, sorry. Hey, I'm back.
So we'd love to hear.
Lovely people at the table next to us. Just want to see what they were having for dinner.
We'd love to hear about your Thanksgivings.
Oh, yes. We got
some content from Thanksgiving.
Thanksgivings were great. It was a full weekend though, right?
Well, it started on Wednesday. For most people, it starts on Wednesday. Yeah. I flew out to Denver to surprise my family. My sister just moved out there in last June-ish. So we surprised our kids and got them on a plane and went out to Denver, surprised my dad and my sister and my brother and all the kids. And it was so fun. We had so much fun. And it was a very close to alcohol-free Thanksgiving. It was strange, but amazing. We hiked, which as a family we've never done before. It was amazing. So I feel very light and free and rejuvenated from my vacation.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really great. So we had... Let's see, what did we try when we went out there? Dale was real concerned that the non-alcoholic champagne that I took out there was going to explode in my suitcase, which, of course, I Googled him wrong.
It's a good thing.
It's okay. You can put stuff in your I checked a bag, so we put it underneath. And the argument on Google was, yes, of course you can put it in there. It's heated because they put animals in there.
Yeah.
So if your dogs don't blow up, I guess your champagne won't.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
And it didn't.
And it didn't. And it didn't.
So I took a bottle of Shirley. I still had some Shirley left over, which we had not tried yet. The Shirley Brut is delicious.
How much Lyres did you take out with you?
None.
You went through an entire weekend without Lyres?
Yes, I did.
And you're here to tell.
I'm still here to talk about it.
You're here to tell the tale?
Yes. I took a Shirley Brut and I took the Joyous Rosé.
Okay.
All delicious.
Wow.
And lots of still drinkers there, right? Like not everybody's sober. It's still drinkers there. And many of them tried it and said there would be no reason at a wedding, for instance, that you would know the difference between the Shirley and a regular champagne.
It's awesome.
Or the rosé. My dad was like, there's no way that you would know the difference between a regular rosé and this. So Joyous, you've done an amazing job. Shirley, nice job on the bubbly. So it was great.
That's fabulous.
And then of course we had so much athletic. Speaking of athletic, I will just quickly get this in here. You didn't see our story yesterday or Monday?
Yesterday.
Where I had a really obnoxious, awkward long pause in there. It was a little bit.
It was not.
It was a little bit awkward.
You were so excited.
I don't even know why.
You were so excited.
So I was at the gym on the treadmill, and I was facing Allen Boulevard, which may not mean a lot to a lot of you. But I see this truck go by that is clearly like beer distributor truck, and it's wrapped in athletic. I have never seen a non-alcoholic wrapped truck.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've never seen it, and it had like all the athletic beers,
and
like
you were
they're
so
sweet,
excited.
They're sweet ass branding.
Yeah,
they really do have really cool branding.
They're
I was
amazing.
like, what is this? This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, she really was that excited though. I
was.
talked to her right after it.
I don't like car selfies, and I did it in my car.
That was that.
I did.
I think you got in there too. You got that in there. But you were that excited.
I've never seen that. And now I'm going to see it all over the place. Right.
Yeah, like when you buy a new car.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden you see that car.
Now I'm going to see athletic trucks everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I hope that we do.
It was amazing. I'd never seen that before.
I want it to be that normal for everybody so that we don't have to come to all these places to see if they have it.
True.
To make it
it's obviously gotten popular
mainstream.
enough that they are wrapping trucks. That's
awesome.
kind of a big deal.
Oh, it's huge. I love it.
Pretty soon there's going to be a Mox and Cox wrapped truck.
I can't wait for that day. I'm very excited.
Me neither.
I'll even do a car selfie too.
We should wrap your Acura in it.
Let's do it. Let's just wrap it.
We could wrap my leased VW in it.
Wrap all the cars.
Just wrap all of it.
Wrap the fleet.
Yeah.
Wrap the whole fleet.
You had a nice Thanksgiving?
I did. It was not quite as alcohol-free as yours.
Well, but some sort of
but some were. I mean, I had an absolutely
pregnant people with you.
Yes, yeah, I had pregnant people with me all weekend. But I had a tremendous amount of excitement about Mox and Cox from everybody I was with all
that
weekend.
Is exciting,
and that was fun. I mean, genuinely fun. You know, I had one of my cousins came in, from New York, and she had heard about it and asked if we, shipped out to New York. And my cousins in Milwaukee are like,
yes.
Of course we do. We ship nationwide. We ship worldwide.
We'll bring it to
you. I will bring it to you.
We're talking about Mox and Cox box.
Yeah, oh yes. The Mox and Cox boxes, which are on our website. We have subscription and deluxe and mother-to-be boxes and all of that. And I love how excited everybody is about them.
Yeah.
But in general, just excited about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And showing everybody how easy it is to have the same experience as each other, wherever we go.
Look, we can go out on a Wednesday night and both not drink and still have fun.
Right, just like that.
It's sober, not boring, right, Cassie?
It's an important point though. Mm-hmm. And so like they were genuinely enthusiastic the entire time, like, and multiple different conversations.
Yeah, while they're drinking. Which is also like, that's why it's not weird. That's what we want. Like, you can still be drinking an alcoholic drink and talk about non-alcoholic stuff. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was a couple Bacardis deep while I was having this conversation.
Yeah.
But I also, because we had talked so heavily about this in the weeks leading up to it, I made sure that we had a whole cooler of non-alcoholic beers, and we had non-alcoholic spirits, and we were making our famous amaretto sours.
Right.
And people really, really enjoyed that, and that was so fun because people were like, oh my God, I love these. And so,
so good.
And all that squirt that had been rolling around in the car really came in handy.
Still works.
It really came in handy for the holiday.
Yeah.
And then we rolled right into, the last Badger game, last tailgate of the season. And again, we were very proud to have probably one of the only NA coolers going, and we for sure had the only bottle of non-alcoholic Fireball going, which was great because the actual bottle of Tennessee Fire shattered
in the cooler. Which sort of meant you probably shouldn't drink it. That's what you said to me.
That is what I said to you. There was actually a lot of people that were like, I can get a straw and drink that. I was like, there's so much glass in there. Like, please don't do that.
Please don't. I don't think that you can fix that once shards of glass go down your throat. People kill people that way, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah, like
anyway, the cooler went. The cooler itself went in the dumpster.
Oh yeah, just the whole thing.
Just the whole thing. We just called it. Yep.
It's okay. We have a deal at Yeti.
That's right. We do have a Yeti.
We have a link on our website.
We're gonna need one of those.
Oh, good.
So
good. We have a link on our website if you want a new Yeti cooler.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a new one that we can start mailing around to the places.
One of the things we didn't really catch last week is that our Monday and our Thursday, Monday mocktail and Thursday Thirsty Thursday was the same exact drink. That was funny.
It was funny because we talked about it with each other.
Oh, and we did it as a shake-off on Tuesday. So we really liked
that
Paloma.
One. Yeah, I mean, we did. But it was really funny because, I was so excited about it after Tuesday that I said to you on Thursday morning, hey, I'm going to do this for the Thanksgiving.
And I was like, yeah,
and you're like, heck yeah, that makes sense.
And then I was like, I think
it's the third time that we posted the same drink in 1 week. And if that tells you anything, it tells you how much we like that.
We did really like it. Did anybody else try it? Did you try it?
Did anybody else make the syrup?
Right? Did you make the syrup? Anybody?
Anybody else trying?
Rita was going to maybe make the syrup.
Anybody else trying their Pioneer days and making their own syrup at home, or just me?
Whisk it out.
So just me then.
So just you then.
Just me then. I'm gonna start making all of our own syrups.
I feel like we sort of need to mention too that probably some people had a rough Thanksgiving for lots of different reasons.
It's a tough time.
It is a tough time. It's dark and cold and it's windy and
there's a lot of people.
A lot of anxiety, a lot of tradition. I had a conversation with someone that had a tradition, or doesn't drink anymore, but had a tradition that they had a couple of drinks before everybody came over. And this person said that they were sort of missing that part of the tradition. And we were talking about it a little bit, it isn't necessary. I said, did you try anything else? Did you try to replace it with anything? Did you make a French 86 or another mocktail, or do you have any non-alcoholic beer or whatever? And they were like, yeah, we did that and it was great, but it's still I still missed it. It wasn't the same, which of course it wasn't the same. But I think part of that cocktail, that experience, that tradition is everybody's so jacked up on anxiety, really, that alcohol does calm you down. That's what it's meant to do.
And I know a lot of people that use it for that, especially in the holidays.
Especially at the holidays. So it sort of calms you down. So yes, of course, the non-alcoholic stuff isn't going to do that necessarily. So it's not necessarily the tradition you're missing. It's the sort of check out.
Yep.
I want to calm down, be less stimulated, that sort of thing. And that is what alcohol does when you're using it for medication. So we talked about that. That was sort of interesting.
It's super interesting.
Yeah.
Though.
So really, sometimes it isn't actually the habit you're missing, because you can replace the habit with non-alcoholic stuff. It is actually the medicine. Yeah. Hey, can I try the Weinstefaner?
The non-alcoholic.
Yeah. Thank you. I say try it. I've had it 100 times, but I'll try it here.
I'll try it here.
So that was an interesting conversation about Like, if you're trying not to drink, if you don't want to drink that day, if you are trying not to drink forever, if you are, whatever your reason, you don't feel good or whatever, it doesn't really matter your reason, but I think just like we recognize that this is a hard time to do it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it means to like go balls to the wall until dry January necessarily.
No, and please don't. I mean, I don't think that's healthy for anybody.
It's funny.
I mean,
balls to the wall.
I mean, just
the term, not the actual.
Yeah, no, the term.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. No, I think that's risky in and of itself. But I think it's a hard time to try and do just about anything.
Yes, which is why January is so hard. Like, I've never really. Obviously, it's the new year, but January is like the worst time to set
start
goals.
Oh my god. Right?
Especially if you want to like lose weight or start going to the gym or eating healthier, like nothing is in season. All the vegetables and fruit are super expensive. The gym is packed. It's dark and cold and windy. I think I've said that phrase like 10 times tonight.
It is though.
You're white as hell if you live in Wisconsin. So like you're not going to look good if you start wearing tank tops and whatever anyway. I just, like, there's not enough sun. There's not enough vitamin D. I mean, again, this is not an excuse to, like, not do it at all. Like, not try. But you're already up against, like, 100 different things.
Yeah. Yeah. Things are hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. Things are hard. Things are hard. But we're... Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God. That was
going to
so
be bad.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving over here.
Yeah, so many moving parts here.
These tables.
We have some new followers here, so
hi guys,
welcome. Hi, we are at Heritage Tavern downtown Madison, off Mifflin Street, off the square. We were both very proud of ourselves for getting out this late tonight, and by late I mean 7:31.
I mean today took.
Bridget didn't feel good. She got a little scolding on the way down here.
Yeah, it's been a tough day.
Do we? Well, first of all, is this work? Not really, because it's too fun.
It's too fun to be work.
But also, do we not take care of ourselves?
No, we take care of ourselves.
We take care of ourselves.
But I do think that this
should we work when we're sick?
No, but I would argue.
I can't wait to hear.
I would argue that. I mean, okay, is it technically work? Maybe a little, but not really. And in my defense, I probably
it's the funnest job.
It's the funnest job of all time that we created for ourselves, which is great. But it's possible that I also needed to get out of the house.
Touche.
Like I needed to probably get up. I spent a good 45 minutes in the shower. Yeah. I got clean clothes on that aren't sweatpants.
And by the way, she does not have COVID if anybody's freaking out.
Oh, I've
taken a test like 42 times.
42 times. And I've seen the doctor.
She's got a little cold.
It's fine. And we're days into it. I haven't even made her sick with this yet.
No, right?
Like, it's not like...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I was just going to say something and I can't remember what it was.
Well, but we shouldn't work when we're sick.
We shouldn't work
when we're
sick.
Sometimes it's okay to get out of the house.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it is. Especially when you don't have COVID.
Especially when I don't. Yes. And I don't. Yes. I mean, I got tested twice today.
You what?
I got tested twice today.
Oh, right. Did you get tested at the doctor
too? Yeah. There's
other things other than COVID. It's crazy.
Well, right. Everybody's really surprised if you get sick and it's not. They're like, oh, it's just like a regular virus.
Yeah, like what?
Do they have those?
Thank you so much. Okay, so this is one of my favorite non-alcoholic beers. And this is the same beer, basically, that my husband loves that's regular. And look at this amazing glass. See, I get the same glass as everybody else.
Same glass as everybody else.
Same glass.
Same beer.
Same beer.
Same experience.
Same experience. Stop making it weird.
Stop making it
weird.
These people
have not made this weird.
No, these people have done it.
I feel like it would be weirder if you ordered a drink right now.
Like
if you went to the bourbon 151 or 131 or whatever, it might be weird.
But why?
But why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
We have such an amazing menu. Why would you do that?
I mean, it's possible that even if I didn't do the bourbon one, they have a drink called Bananas Foster the people.
Bananas. Oh, Bananas Foster the people. That's cute.
And so they had me twice.
Banana Fosters the people. We do have some exciting updates coming.
Do we?
Oh, do we now?
Oh, stunning.
December 19th, 16th.
I'm going to need you to be way more specific.
19th, 21st.
20th?
Yep. We're going to Lucille.
Got you.
Thank you. I'm not very good with dates.
It was so many. She had a whole week there, though.
I did, but arguably I probably have events on all of those other dates.
You definitely do, yeah.
We are going to Lucille for Miracle on King Street.
So excited.
If you're not familiar with Lucille, what
Christmas.
is it, across the square?
It's across the square from where we are now.
Yes, which will also be out at 6:15 on a
Tuesday
in December.
But
it will be the day before winter solstice.
So it'll be very exciting. We'll celebrate that.
We are going to celebrate that.
We'll celebrate
so
that.
many mocktails.
So
we are headed to Lucille. We're very excited. It's going to be...
It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to see what reel you make out of that place.
It's going to be very exciting.
I mean, it's
probably going to be set to Sisters.
White
Christmas.
It should be.
It probably will be.
I feel like that you have that just waiting in the bank there for a while.
Put that
it's almost time to watch White Christmas.
Oh, we watched White Christmas. Oh, I didn't tell you the story. So
you did.
Oh, about Miles?
Yeah.
So my son is 13, and he has been watching White Christmas with me since they were little, tiny babies. In June, we watch it all year long. My kids always called it Christmas White when they were little. And I have lots of nephews. Madeline's the only girl on my side, besides my step niece, who happened to not be there this weekend. But we're watching White Christmas with my dad and myself. Thank you so much. And so we're all sitting there, and the minstrel number. No, is it the minstrel number? Yeah, I think it's the minstrel number. Right?
I think that's what you said.
Yes, the minstrel number when. Rosemary Clooney is in a black dress and the guys are in the top hats and whatever. And Miles starts singing along. Like, he's on his phone, but he's like singing the words to the songs. And my other nephew, looks at him and goes, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I like this movie. Yes, I've done one thing right."
So good.
One thing.
You've done many things. Could you hand me that water, though?
Sure. This one?
Don't care. Just the water.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's December.
I'm very excited for that spot.
20th. We'd love to hear anybody's suggestions on where we should go next.
Yeah, we have a working list, but it's so much more fun when we have, people say things that they want us to try or need us to try, products that you want us to test, and that makes it way more fun for us.
I did have somebody send me a snapshot or a screenshot of No and Low.
Yeah.
No and Low Chardonnay. So I'm going to see if I can get my hands on that. We will do one more shake-off before the end of the year.
Yep.
For sure. Because I think that we should try like a bunch of our stuff in front of people.
Okay.
Excuse me. We just got the fine folks over at Ritual,
I'm
Zero
so excited
Proof,
about that, yeah.
just sent us samples of tequila, gin, and whiskey. So we're going to try that. We have an event this week on Friday that is going to be a bourbon tasting, and we've got lots of options to take and bring with us.
Like,
so that's
so excited.
Kind of a cool hostess gift that we're going to bring.
Yes.
So we're going to make everybody try
Yeah,
it.
make everybody, I'm sure they're going to be as excited as we are.
I'm sure when you get invited to a bourbon tasting, you're like, oh, I get to try non-alcoholic whiskey too.
Amazing. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I do think we should talk about the Google Me Wrong.
We do have an absolutely terrible habit.
We have a poll. We have a poll. So if you're watching, we would love to hear your answer.
And even if you watch this later, feel free to comment.
Yes, feel free to comment. We would love to know your answer on this. Both of us like to be right. This is not a secret in my life. Everybody knows it. I am a total know-it-all. I mean, it's not a great trait.
I don't know that it's a bad trait.
I know that it's like a problem.
I don't know that it's a problem.
Okay, well, in my family, it's a problem. Everybody knows that I have to be right about everything.
It's not a problem if you're right.
It's not a problem. And people are entitled to their wrong opinions all the time.
Totally.
So I just know it's like a weakness of mine or strength. I'm not really sure. But she is also the same way, which is shocking that we get along so well because both of us are trying to Google each other wrong all the time. Like we're texting each other, somebody says something and we're like, that's not right. And immediately we Google it. And so you can always tell when there's like just like 30 seconds.
An extra.
There's like an extra 3 seconds that somebody's not responding right away. I'm like, oh, you're Googling me wrong. And so the question is it better to be right? Is this the question? Is it better to be right than say, I told you so?
Well, right. So, like, the question was, like, yes, is it more important that I prove you wrong or prove me right?
Yes. There is a difference.
And there's a difference.
Yeah.
And so, this is a real problem that she and I have regularly.
Every day.
Every day. Multiple times a day. Where, I mean, that is really funny. And she'll always know that I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you're Googling me
wrong. You're trying to Google me wrong right now. And every freaking time, she's right. Yeah. And that's actually more obnoxious.
See? I'm also right about that.
Yeah. That's not an also. Like, it's not an also. No, also. Right. Whoa, geez. Sent that one. Yeah. No, because it also implies that you were right on the first one. And that was the one that I was literally in the midst of proving you wrong on, or Googling you wrong.
I don't even know what it was. We should give them an example of what we were trying to prove.
We have so many. I don't even know where you. Like, I don't know.
One of them was
we did something to this one over here.
Oh yeah, sure did. Oh, one of the things that we Googled each other wrong, and we came up with the same exact answer. Oh, that doesn't look good. We came up with the same exact answer. And we interpreted it differently, was that alcohol turns into sugar.
Oh, I do remember that.
So, alcohol does not turn into sugar in your blood. I said it did. It came up. We Googled the same thing, and ironically, copied and pasted the same exact response into each other's texts, proving each other wrong, and it was the same exact article, and it was the top thing, like when you Google.
It was
we didn't even read any further. We just copied and pasted the first thing and sent it to each other. And it basically said, no, it doesn't turn into sugar, but it acts like sugar. Semantics. We were both right. we were not both wrong. We were both right.
Oh, it's so good.
So, anyway, is it better to
prove yourself right or prove them wrong?
Right.
But because when you prove them wrong, you get to say, I told you so.
I told you so. Which is rude.
It is rude.
I'm not that way.
We don't do that. Neither of us do that.
No. We're just proving ourselves right.
Yeah. It is funny though when we will have done it and you find out that you're the one that's wrong, you never respond again. Like you're just like you just let that hang.
No responding.
Yeah, you just let that hang and you're just like,
fine.
Fine.
So what are you doing today?
So what are you doing right now? You just leave it out there. Mm-hmm. That's true though. That's because the IMHO. Like that's actually a really good one.
Actually,
that is actually a good one.
IMHO. These are the things we argue about, though. They're so
stupid.
IMHO is, in my humble opinion. And she said, no, I think it's in my honest opinion. And I'm like, no, it's in my humble opinion, I'm pretty sure. Which she immediately went to Google, and I knew I was right, so I wasn't Googling. And I was like, you're Googling this right now, and you're going to be wrong.
So anyway, how's the gym?
My food is so good, and my beer is delicious.
Anyway, we do that all day, every day. Yeah. Just trying to Google.
Which is shocking that we get along so well because we both have to be right.
Yeah, but it is funny.
We also know it about each other.
That's true.
And ourselves.
And we're okay if we're wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I just don't like it.
I just am not, right, I don't like it, and it doesn't happen that often.
Right. If it doesn't happen that often, it's hard to hate.
We agree more than we disagree, so it doesn't impact the day.
Sometimes.
It's gonna be one of those kind of days.
Every day is that day.
Oh, it's true though.
We have had such a good time here tonight.
We have had a great, yeah.
We hope you enjoyed yourselves.
I know we did.
At home, in your slippers, where we would prefer to be.
Where we are.
It's not totally true.
No, this was good. It's good to get out. I mean, and this place is gorgeous. The food was incredible. The drinks are amazing.
The staff was amazing.
The staff is fantastic. We are very, very lucky that this was the place we got to come today.
A little PSA for our servers all season long. If you're going out to dinner, please tip your servers well.
Oh, please, yes. Because they are working so hard.
They are.
And it's not any...
And everybody's short-staffed, so they're working twice as hard. So make sure to tip your servers. Yes. You can tell them Mox and Cox sent you.
Yes.
I told them to tip nicely. I did go to a meeting yesterday that was pretty doomsday. Which I'm not usually the doomsdayer.
No,
Bridget
and I don't. Yeah, and it's super uncomfortable, and it's throwing off our balance a little bit today. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's usually my role is the doomsday.
Yeah, it's better if it's sunshine and rainbows and you are worried about China.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I am. We all should be.
See, we're back.
But I carry that forward. We're back. But yeah, so everybody, be nice to everybody out there.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough few weeks here for everybody.
It is. We're
going to be here, though. We're going to be around. What are we going to do next week?
Next week? What's the date next week? I don't know. We're going to go somewhere.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere next week.
We'll go somewhere.
And then we'll do a shake-off.
And then we'll do a shake-off, and then we're going to Lucille.
No, that's not 3 weeks. It is 3 weeks.
I know.
It's 3 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But only 3 weeks to the winter solstice.
I didn't even have to Google that one.
Believe me, I know. I probably know it down to the minute. We might have to go on like a Mox and Cox midnight hike for winter solstice.
Okay, that doesn't sound horrible though, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It kind of sounds fun.
Yeah, it does sound fun. We can all take our non-alcoholic peppermint schnapps which is just like a peppermint.
Is that just toothpaste?
I don't know if we've ever told the non-alcoholic White Russian.
But it's my favorite story.
Are we going to do that today, or should we?
We can. I mean,
I don't know if we've said it.
You've already said it out loud, though, now. Like, I think we have to tell.
We should tell.
It's a really good story. We use it all the time.
We're gonna sign off with this story. It's gonna be short. So we got invited. Actually, we were the sponsor. My companies were the sponsor for a golf outing this summer. I'm not going to say the golf outing. I'm not going to say the golf course. But
because you sponsor a lot of golf outings at a lot of golf courses. Nobody's going to narrow it down from that.
No, right. That's true. So I contacted the golf pro and the bar manager at said golf course and asked if they had any non-alcoholic beer. I wish I could. Maybe I will post the actual. I should post it in the stories.
It's so fucking
I'll take
funny.
out all the names and stuff. So aside from telling me that athletic is seasonal, and they're winding down for the season, so they don't carry athletic anymore, which is weird.
Both of those things were not necessarily the case.
Yeah, they're not like, what's the word?
Mutually exclusive?
Mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
They're not, yeah. So, A, athletic isn't seasonal, and B, it doesn't go bad.
And three,
it
was neither of those times. Like, it was not the time of the year where you'd be like, I'm sorry, we don't have that kind of beer anymore. It's like
it's not a summer shandy, it's a non-alcoholic beer.
Golf course.
There's not a season for that. So anyway, that was the first thing. So I asked her if I could bring my own. And she was like, well, no, it looks like beer. So and we have a liquor license thing, and I was like, well, it's not alcoholic, but whatever. So that was the beer conversation, except that I said, do you have a mocktail menu in my email? And her response to that was, we don't have a mocktail menu per se. However, we can make you any drink that we make at the bar, non-alcoholic. For instance, like a Bloody Mary, a margarita, a White Russian, anything like that. We'd be happy to do
Russian. A non-alcoholic White Russian. So just like the heavy cream then?
Just the cream?
just the cream?
If you're not familiar with what a White Russian is, it's Kahlua, vodka, and cream.
So the only thing in there that doesn't
just
have
cream on top of the ice.
I did bring her a container of heavy cream that day, though.
She did. It was great.
I put that in my golf bag just in case.
So we're just gonna keep that one in our pocket for a while because that is a good joke.
It is great. Well,
what do you have for non-alcoholic? Well, we have non-alcoholic White Russian.
There's a lot of things that, like the Bloody Mary, yeah, for sure. You just leave the vodka out. That's fair. Yeah. But the White Russian,
I mean, even a margarita.
Like, it has been months, and I still think that is one of the funniest things that has ever happened.
Oh, it's been months.
Yeah. Which is how you also know that it is not the end of the season.
Well, and arguably, on that day, they had I don't know, what was it? 48 golf carts?
Yeah.
Times 4 people?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. It wasn't the end of the season. Yeah. You had 100 people golfing.
No, you had 200 people golfing, and all of the people that came. Like, how many people did we know that just showed up just to drink? Yeah. Or to hang out? Because it was a big event.
Yeah.
So, it was not even just hundreds.
Well, and the really sad thing is my companies were sponsoring the beer cart, and they didn't have any non-alcoholic beer on them. So we will be sponsoring again, but I will make damn sure that they have non-alcoholic beer on them. I even asked them if I could bring it to sell it to myself.
Right.
I would buy it. Also, everything on the beverage cart was free because I paid for it. Because our companies paid for it.
No, I was there.
It's fine. So
it's still funny.
If you go to a bar and you ask for a non-alcoholic option, please don't choose the White Russian.
Because it isn't.
Because it's a good place to end.
I think that's a great place to wrap it up.
We were trying to find nice wrap-up phrase. I mean, other than see you next Tuesday.
Which is a good one. Yeah.
A safe word that we can tell each other, this is time to wrap this up. So maybe we can just say non-alcoholic White Russian. It's time to go.
Time to go. Usually, yeah. Let's just use that.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was lovely to see lots of people join.
It was so fun to see all of you.
Please answer our poll question, whether or not you'd like to be right or
prove them wrong.
Prove other people wrong.
There is
Please
a difference.
come to Please come to Heritage Tavern.
Because it is fabulous.
Heritage Tavern. It's lovely. I mean, apparently you can come early and get whatever table you want, but late, no.
Late, yeah. You can't.
You're going to need a reservation.
Yeah. You could come early, but now it is.
The staff was amazing. The food was
phenomenal.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Mocktail menu, 5 stars. We got 5 whale tails.
I'm super excited to write this review.
Yeah,
genuinely,
it'll be great.
Genuinely excited for this one.
We do have some exciting stuff coming up in January, so stay tuned.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Bye. Oh, it's going to take our picture, remember? Ready?
Ready.
This takes our picture at the end.